I was first introduced to electronic music at a young age. I kind of, it's what I grew up listening to. No one else, none of my family or my friends listened to electronic music, so through the internet, I found it. I don't even remember how, like the ripe age of 7, something like that. I heard Skrillex for the first time, and I've really gone down a rabbit hole ever since.
A rave is basically like this huge community dance party that's kind of got all this stuff going on. Like everyone goes there for the music and to dance and to have fun for a little while. And like with all these crazy lights and all this loud music going on. And it's more kind of going there to be with those people and like for the vibe of the whole thing rather than like specifically the musician. So like if you're going there specifically to see like a musician at a concert, it's more different because yeah, you're going to see this person, but you're mostly just there to kind of dance along and party with the people around you and kind of, I don't know, make friends with those people around you.
I have always loved music. I'm an 80s kid, and so I've always liked new wave music, and EDM kind of has a lot of similarities to the new wave music that I enjoyed and still enjoy even now as an adult. A rave is basically a concert. It's just a concert with a different name, but it's got a different feeling than a concert, because with a concert you're there for the artist to see your favorite songs performed. You know what's coming and you hope you're going to hear all the songs that you love at a concert. But at a rave, it's more community focused. So you're there for the artist because you like their music, but it's different because it's a live mix of music and it's usually rehearsed, but it doesn't have to be. So you're there for the experience, like the people and the lights and the atmosphere.
There's a million different subgenres of electronic dance music, EDM. I like house a lot. I really like house. House is a classic. Techno is one of the first EDM genres, founded in Detroit, surprisingly enough, and it just exported to the rest of the world.
I personally really like the harder stuff, like hard style or raw style, or like dubstep or techno, acid techno, up tempo. That's all I can really remember right now.
There's house, there's tech house, bass house, and just bass, dubstep, bro step, trance. Honestly, there's a lot. Trying to name them gets kind of confusing because there's so many subgenres for each thing. I guess you could just say there's kind of something for everybody.
And so I would describe the rave culture as one big community. It's a very big community. It's a community-oriented thing because you're there for the artist, but you're also there for the other people and the experiences and the dancing.
It's very social. It's community-oriented event, and everyone's there to dance and have fun for a few hours. And people might be surprised at who actually goes to raves. I mean, other teachers, doctors, anesthesiologists once I met, journalists, retail people, executive people.
The rave scene definitely has a very strong sense of community. Like everyone is there to uplift each other, everyone is there to have fun and to like go do the exact same thing because everyone has a love for music. And so they're all there and they all have the same energy, and that's kind of why it's so tight. And actually, I went to Electric Forest with my boyfriend last year because I love to camp and be outside, just like I love all of that, and I was staying the night in your tent and all of that stuff. But when you got to do that and the rave, it was super awesome. But anyways, there was this group of people who had clearly never set up a tent before, like didn't know really anything about camping, but they were like there for the festival, and no one was helping. So I told my boyfriend, and we went over and helped them set up, and they were super, super appreciative, super, super nice. And we actually ended up running into them later that week at like some food truck we were at, and they bought us food as a thank you. And so that was really nice. And it's just awesome that there's just this community of strangers that can kind of look out for one another at these festivals.
It's a very big community. It's a community-oriented thing because you're there for the artist, but you're also there for the other people and the experiences and the dancing. And so it's a very inclusive community as well. Everyone is welcome. You're not going to get turned away. Age, race, sexuality. It doesn't matter. You're there to dance. You're there for fun. No one's gonna judge you, and it's just a big party, a party for everyone. But yeah, it's very welcoming, very caring, and I feel like it's very respectful, which actually brings me to my next thing is PLUR, which stands for Peace, Love, Unity, Responsibility, Respect, which is kind of just like the MO of the whole community.
Peace means like keep calm and keep dancing. You're there for the fun. Love, just love one another no matter who you are. It's really inclusive. If it's a safe space, and if the whole world could be like a rave, the whole world would be much better off, because there's that unity of people coming together and helping each other and having fun together, and respect and responsibility. You're respecting yourself and the people around you. You're being accountable and conscious so that you know your actions could affect other people. So that's one of the reasons I feel safe there, despite the fact that I am an older person and I do have problems with my mobility sometimes.
I've been going to raves, honestly, not that long. I've listened to EDM music since I was a kid, but I was never really old enough to get into a lot of venues because a lot of them are 18 plus. Some are all ages, but then it's 18 plus or 21 plus. And so being only 20, I haven't really been able to go to much. But also, I didn't really have time or money as a kid because I was a kid. So just recently, after I got my first job when I was 18, I started going to raves.
I've probably been to 9 raves, maybe 10. I'd have to really think about it. I love going. I guess the first rave I went to was really more of a concert back in the 80s. That's not really a rave, but the first real rave that I went to was a Diplo concert with my son. I've been going to raves since the 80s. I'm one of the OGs.
What's really interesting is the fashion at raves is quite interesting. There's a lot of variation. I wear like the same thing every time. I wear a black tank top with a cool little necklace, and then I wear like some sort of cargo pants or shorts and some comfortable shoes. I'm a big comfort guy, but also I'd like to get a little stylish. I have what's called a pashmina. It's not in here with me, but a pashmina is basically just like a big long scarf that you can wrap around, use as a hood, comfort. I use sunglasses as well because I use sunglasses to protect my eyes from the lights. I have very sensitive eyes, and so when you're in a room with lasers just shooting off constantly, it's very good to have eye protection. I feel like more fashion though. I've seen plenty of style choices at raves. I feel like there's no fashion guidelines. It's more just you do what you want to do, comfort and style. Some of the stuff that guys wear is honestly just shorts, pants, oftentimes no shirt, pashmina, just something comfortable and sexy. And then girls can wear pretty much same thing, comfortable, sexy, like fishnets, skirts, crop tops, tank tops, tube tops, no tops. But it's just you do whatever you want.
I would say if you are skeptical about going to a rave, you just got to try it, because the people are so accepting. They're not going to look at you and think, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. You do belong, and they will make you feel like you belong. And so you got to try it. It's fun. And you'll come out of there thinking, wow, I'm really glad I did that. That was amazing. And I think you'll want to go back and keep on doing it.
If you've never been to a rave, just go for it. Give it a try. Just step out of your comfort zone, just at least a little bit. You're going to try something new, and if you don't like it, that's okay. But going and trying something new, meeting people who you wouldn't ordinarily meet, or even seeing people who you wouldn't think go to raves, like it's a wonderful sense of community that can bring people together. They're there for the music, they're there to dance, and you can meet great friends there.
I rave just because I really, really love music. Like honestly, no matter what type it is, and I love dancing. And so that obviously leads like one of the major parts is just you kind of get to party and just do your own thing to like all these different types of music. And it's fun to meet new people and kind of build relationships with random people that you've never even met and just have fun and try something new.
Break your heart.